same. I'm an old school man. I only wanna fall in love once with an old school girl. When I know, I'll know. Hand in hand like left, right, oh. Bonnie and Clyde. You can have whatever you like when it's you and I. We can have the world. See us coming like left, right, oh. Are you the same? Are you the same? Are you the...
Hey beautiful, and welcome back to another video by the one and the only Tesa Tiara. So we've been talking for so long about doing this segment called Girl Talk. Well, not really called Girl Talk, but a Girl Talk segment. And thanks to you guys, I have officially came up with a name, and I'm sticking with Ladies Only. I just love that name. Like, it's something about Ladies Only that just seems, I don't know, like, but anyway, we're gonna go with Ladies Only, okay y'all? So yeah, and with me I have Kenyatta and I have Tiffany. Now what I want y'all to do is make sure y'all go follow them. Y'all have already been following them, and we thank y'all so much. But go ahead and get my girls subscribers up, their views, like all of that. Go fuck with them, y'all. Y'all like them. Y'all always be asking me about them in my comment section, so go flood their comment section, and I will put a link to their YouTube channels in the bio. I'm put it in the bio this time because y'all be like, I can't find this one or I can't find that one. So to make it easier, just click the link in the description box and click the subscribe button. All right, y'all. So we're gonna hop right into this video. All right, y'all. So the first topic is confidence boosters.
Like, what is a confidence booster? Or
I think that they may have been saying more so like giving them some confidence boosters.
Tips, like confidence booster tips?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, it's always been hair and makeup.
Yeah.
That is life for me. When I tell y'all, when my hair is done, you can't tell me shit.
I agree.
Nothing. Like, I feel like I'm a bad turn down my bad. Like, it's everything. Lashes attached. Like, I'm a snatchy daddy.
Yep.
I feel like I'm a snatchy daddy. So yeah, that's
I agree.
I agree too. It's the eyelashes for me. It's the lashes. I mean,
see,
it's the lashes for me. Once they're on, it's like activated. So it's lashes for me.
Yeah.
What about you, Tesa?
For me, before I even get to that point, it's like I have to look in the mirror and have a conversation with myself. You know how you had that thought and you just be like, who, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, like, I remind myself, like, no, you Tesa. Everything bad immediately, like, after that moment.
Yeah.
Meditation.
I have to meditate every morning. If I have to be up at 8, I set my alarm for 6:30. And I know I have to be out the bed by 6. So I take 30 minutes and meditate. If I'm laying in the bed, if I get up and light my candles, sometimes, honestly, I lay there and I meditate every morning for 30 minutes. So I set my alarm 30 minutes before I need to get up to sit there and meditate, grab my thoughts and everything throughout the day. So that's what I do every day.
I feel like meditation is like a mental health care necessity. Like, I feel like everybody needs to meditate. Like, you need to take at least 10 to 20 minutes out your days to meditate. Burn the incense, burn the sage, you know, just playing some relaxing music. Some people like white noise. I just feel like I meditate, and I feel like it's most beneficial to me to meditate during my day, on my break at work. I will meditate and zone out and take all of everything that was happening throughout my day and I push it out. Like, I would literally go brain dead for like 10 to 20 minutes because you need that. Like, you need that refocus. You need that, feel like your brain has been like revamped. You need that. That's very important.
I agree. I'm one of them people, I meditate in the morning. I meditate in the morning, usually like after I come from the gym, because it's weird, I know, but I like to meditate when I'm fresh out the shower and naked. So, so for me, it's like usually when I come from the gym and I've been up, took a shower, and then I'm lotioned up and oiled up real good. I don't know, I feel like I come to the universe in purity. Because I be clean, and you know what I mean? And I don't know, like, it just become a thing for me to be naked. So I like to do it when I get out of the shower. But it is a must. And sometimes I feel it. Like, if I don't meditate in the morning, I can feel it. Like you did not meditate, and you should have meditated, because now stuff driving you crazy. And if you would have meditated this morning, you would have been good. Yeah, like I would have been prepared for like all of this craziness. So yeah, I have to meditate. If not, I'm gonna be a cussing, fussing soul. So money saving tips is the next topic.
Well, child,
I have none.
I have nothing to help you with.
Like, I can't.
Because like I told y'all in a previous video on self-care, if I want to pull over and get this smoothie, I'm gonna pull over and get this smoothie. If I want to buy these sweaters in all different 5 colors, I'm gonna buy them, because guess what? I do have money set aside. I'm just not gonna go bankrupt. But I'm not into that saving money. My man is. He is the backbone, baby. He is the finance man, because leave it up to me. We're going on this trip. We're doing this. We're finna get this steak. You say you want this? Okay, we're gonna get this. So, Tesa.
I'm the complete opposite. I save, y'all, like, yeah, first and foremost, for me, being that I'm not on like a set salary, I mean not salary, but like a set income where like I don't get paid, you know, like every 2 weeks and stuff like that. My money is sporadic. I have to be very intentional with my savings. So like I pick a number every month of how much money I'm gonna save, and I save that for my emergency funds and my regular savings account, and put that to the side. And then like after I do that, then I can I feel comfortable with like spending more. Like if I know that, okay, I done put away how much money, I'm in the lead, basically me being in the lead of my finances for that month. If I'm in the lead, if I'm in front of a lot of shit, like okay, this already set aside to be paid, this already set aside to be paid, then I can be like, okay, let me get out here and have fun. But like, I be driving myself crazy. I be driving myself crazy. I be like, bitch, you gonna spend that money and your ass pay your rent. Then what you gonna do? Like I be on myself hard. Like, yeah.
Y'all, I can't do it. I'm not even lie. It's a struggle. Like I tried it. I done tried the piggy banks, the savings account, everything. And Lord Jesus, I just got a credit card, y'all. Just got a credit card. Off the strength of me, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna take Jesus, okay? So it's a struggle for me, but what I'm trying to do is set aside a certain amount after I pay my bills to put into my savings account. If you got to say no to that trip, say no to that trip, okay? Because you know, you work for your money, you want to wine and dine yourself because you feel like you deserve it, but be honest with yourself. You have the rest of your life to travel. If your finances are not right, sit at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think of ways where you can create more income. That way you can spend more money. If you want to create a business, you want to get a hustle going, look into that. Start looking into investments. Start looking through the stock market. If you want to take, let's say, a set amount of money that you might spend on fast food or something like that, put it into stocks if you want to do that. Just make sure that you're setting a certain amount aside, and then after you pay your bills, do whatever you want. That's all the advice I have. I'm not the one to talk about finances. That's just my little kiki on the situation. Next topic, please. This is not my forte at all.
The next topic is things to do to get over a toxic ex.
Oh, baby.
Can I start with this one?
Yes, take the lead on that.
You go get some better cucumber than what he had. I'm talking about you have to go to that person. Don't let it, for me, it can't be no new person because I don't need doubt. Like, I need to go to somebody who I know for a fact gonna clean his plate and slime that eggplant. I'm talking about like gonna mop the floor with me, up the headboard, like bent all the way over, hanging off the bed, over the couch, bent over, like him. That's who you call. And then you go back to the beginning when you remember who that was, and then you good. You good. That's my take on it.
I can't give y'all advice because I've been dealing with the same person. We go in and we go out it like that's like the blind leading the blind, baby. I don't have no advice to help it out.
So
I can't.
yeah, me and Swoop been together 8 years. So honey, I don't know what. I guess I run it over with a car. I was just kidding, but yeah. Next.
Strained mother and daughter relationship.
I have no advice on that.
Strained mother and daughter relationships.
What?
That's a deep topic. Wow. Y'all, wow. Strained mother and daughter relationship.
I need a new bottle.
I think in that type of situation, you guys like, you just have to be the bigger person. I'm just gonna say that. You gotta be the bigger person. Like,
So your mama?
Yeah.
But she's supposed to be the bigger person. She the mama.
I know. I have a very petty, this is coming from a petty guardian. Somebody who will cut you off, will block your number, will never talk to you, and is comfortable with not talking to you. You have to be the bigger person. Because if you grow up with the mother figure that I had, somebody who is very petty, somebody who holds grudges, those type of people, they really want the relationship, but they're not affectionate. And all mothers are not affectionate. I'm just gonna be honest, they're not. You might get some moms who they just find like higher ground and just holding their position. Like they just feel like they right. Is no way that you can say that they were wrong. And you just gotta be the bigger person and break the ice. Like if you want that relationship and you feel like it's worth fighting for, just be the bigger person, suck it up, talk it through, and get through it. Y'all just have to take it a day at a time, because them type of relationships, they hard. Like
I agree.
Yeah, like they hard.
For me, like I've been there before. When my mama found out, like I was pregnant with my first daughter, that's when our relationship became like, no. Sorry, I take that. That didn't help. But at one point, I had moved out and I didn't tell nobody in my house that I was moving out. They couldn't say I ran away because I was 18. And then shortly after, maybe a year after that, I ended up pregnant, and that really just kind of like tore our relationship apart. And like me and my mama didn't talk for months. Like that was the longest. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Like we both had said some hurtful things, you know what I'm saying? And me and my mother are both very stubborn. I'm an Aquarius, she's an Aries. So exactly. So it'd be like, yes.
Oh my God.
So it'd be like, you ain't talking to me? Well, I ain't talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I think y'all got to be the bigger person.
Yeah.
I know.
And it's like we were both hurting on the inside, but it was like, I ain't gonna fold. You ain't gonna fold. My balls gonna swing longer than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then I think my water ended up breaking with Naya, and me getting ready to bring her granddaughter into it. Like that's what you know, me and our relationship. Yeah. But one thing that I can say for me and my mom, what I ended up realizing was that a lot of times, more times than not, when it came down to things in my life, my mother was right. So I look at it now as an adult, and I call my mom before I make a lot of decisions now, because it's like, she was right. Like I was just young at the time, I didn't want to hear that. But now I'm like, Mom, so what you think about this? Cause this what I'm thinking, but I didn't confirm it. You know what I'm saying? Before I go on and do whatever. So take a look at yourself and see if it's really you just being hot-headed or if it's the other person. Like,
Yeah.
And if it is the other person, sometimes, like Tiffany said, you have to just, if you want it to work, you have to be like, okay, I understand this person was wrong, but you know, sometimes it just take an apology and just keep moving, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody else said this is a lifestyle question or topic.
Like racks.
At who house? Cause I don't have no room.
I don't mind doing it.
I'm not doing
But
it.
that stuff gotta be temperature controlled though. Y'all know that, right?
I was gonna say, cause I want to start one on my balcony. You know how? Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all.
Oh yeah, you lying. I can't say what
I think we should do that. I think that should be one of our goals for,
to start a garden.
yeah.
You guys have to be really. I think you gotta be really committed to start a garden, cause, honey, you have to educate yourself. Like when you start anything that you don't know nothing about, research it. Please research it. It's like a lot to start a garden. You gotta weed. You gotta know the right products to use.
I
whether they got
do that.
chemicals in it. Ask your grandma. You know, anybody that
Grandma them know.
grew and planted and then pulled weeds and all that type of stuff. Yeah.
So,
But I'm for the garden. All for gardening.
I tried to start my own garden this spring. And it was very interesting. I enjoyed doing it in the beginning, but then things started to die. The last thing to live was my parsley, and then I gave up. I stopped caring. So when I stopped caring, they just all died.
Don't be like Tesa.
Don't be like
You gotta care, okay?
Yeah.
Please care.
Tips for manifesting a happy relationship.
Woo.
Haven't quite mastered that one yet. No, but seriously, relationships are just work. Like, you have to be prepared to put in the work. Like, don't go into something thinking that you're gonna manifest like this dream guy that you're gonna create and he's gonna be perfect. Like, go into any situation knowing that this person is going to have faults. This person is gonna have a background. This person is not going to be perfect. Like, he may be perfect. Let him be perfect for you, but don't expect for him to be perfect. I think that's, yeah. But, and if you want to manifest a perfect person, don't deal with BS. Like, write down everything that you want in a man. Like, for me, I got a list on the side of my vision board, and it's every detail that I want in my man. And like, when I meditate, it depends on when it is, because sometimes I be like, I ain't studying no man right now, and I don't even pay no attention. You know what I mean? But then there's other times where, like, I'm reciting what's on this list, and as you continue to recite what is on the list that you create, you're gonna start to shy away from what's not on that list. You say you want a man with some money, don't deal with a broke man. You know what I'm saying? You saying you want, let's just say this kind of vain, not really, because I like chocolate men, but you saying you want a chocolate man, don't deal with light-skinned men. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. For me, I feel like it starts with you first. Because how can you ask or want something out of the other person and you're not bringing it to the table? We all, and I know myself for a long time, you all think, oh, I'm perfect and I do this and I do that, so I don't understand why this not happening or he not doing this because of this. Sometimes you have to stop. Because you cook grits and sausage every day don't make you no good person. Because you get up and go to work and help pay bills don't make you good in this relationship. It takes more than just the basic stuff. What about times you're arguing and you feel like, oh, I'm not gonna apologize because he's wrong, or vice versa? Sometimes you have to be the bigger person and apologize or come to the table and talk. You see what I'm saying? Because imagine how you gonna be married 20 or 30 years and you don't even want to do a basic apology or whatever to keep things going. And I feel like
75% of the time, bro. Like, I swear to God.
I feel like you shouldn't go to sleep mad. And you shouldn't wake up with the same anger you had when you went to sleep. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like once we go to sleep, it's done, it's dead.
I like to cuddle anyway, so bring your ass here.
Yeah. But I feel like, you know, you need to manifest within yourself first before you try to manifest something else into your life. That's how I feel. You have to work on self first. Yeah. Because we all think, oh, I'm this perfect person, and I done set up and I done this, and I do this, and every time he called this, that's not it. Or a man, I feel like I buy her these bags, and I buy her this car, and I'm the perfect man. That don't make up for you cheating. You done went, you know, and did some stuff. That's not gonna make up, this bag not gonna make up for what done happened. Yeah. And a lot of times, it don't start from them being, they be, as kids, they've been went through so much stuff as kids in their childhood, so they don't know how to be a man. So sometimes you have to help them to learn and grow how to be the man that you want them to be, or the woman you want that person to be. Because we have childhood stories that have affected us as adults. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we gotta take care of that first. Childhood trauma is real. Yeah, man. And I feel like that's a lot in the African American community. That a lot of stuff, you know, we all don't grow up in 2-parent homes, or how can I expect my man to be a man to me when he never saw his dad be a man to his mother? Right. You know what I'm saying? He gonna learn it from so how is he gonna learn it? He never had a mentor to teach him, or uncle, or nobody. So how do I expect this man to be all this perfect stuff when he never knew how to do this? Yeah. Sometimes you have to take your time and, you know, grow with that person or help that person out. They're gonna make mistakes. We all make mistakes. So that's my intake on it.
I agree. My thing is, you have to have patience when you trying to manifest anything that you want, but especially with somebody else. You trying to manifest somebody to come into your life, you have to have patience. It's not gonna happen at a snap of a finger. It's not gonna happen overnight. Like, I'm gonna piggyback off of what y'all said. People go through trauma. Folks really be needing therapy. Yeah. People really be needing therapy, so you have to be in a relationship. I feel like you have to be a therapist, you gotta be a best friend, you gotta be a mother, you have to be a lot. It's work. And I feel like before you manifest somebody into your life, I feel like it's like law of attraction. Like, whatever you have going on in your life, that person has to accommodate that. I feel like if you want flowers, buy yourself flowers. Yeah. You want somebody to take you out on a date, date yourself. Get to know yourself. I feel like love yourself. You want to go on a date by yourself, you do that. You want to, you want a man who's going to take care of you, take care of yourself. Like, they lead off of how you treat yourself. So while you thinking that the perfect man is all about looks, it's about character as well. So I feel like if you manifest a character, it'll all come through. Because I done heard stories where people have said, oh, I want this tall, dark-skinned man, and they end up marrying a short little Mexican. Just because he was perfect to her. Yeah. He fit into her world. So get out of stereotypes. I feel like you have to let stereotypes go. I feel like you have to be open to what the universe gives you. You have to receive it. Don't be so closed-minded, because what you receive could be exactly what's for you. And everybody's different, so that's my take on it.
To a certain degree, though, friend.
I mean, everybody.
Because I'm at a point now, y'all. I feel like I know exactly what I want, down to a T. And
you're not gonna get everything you want.
I know it's not gonna be everything, but
it's not gonna be everything.
I mean, not saying you gotta settle, not telling y'all to settle.
I'm willing to compromise.
Yeah, compromise.
She's spoiled, y'all.
It's a wall to break.
No,
it's a wall.
Y'all don't even know the half.
It's a wall to break with that one, baby.
It's the spoiledness with her, y'all. She is very spoiled. You are?
Says your bougie ass.
I'm talking about when
my friends give a lot in a relationship. I would say that.
Okay, relationship.
So, much is due, much is required. Okay, so my friends require a lot, but they give a lot as well. So if you're a giver, whatever you give into your relationship, that's what you get back. So, you know, if you're a giver, you can expect to get back a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a giver.
I'm a giver.
Tiffany's not a giver.
I was working on it.
No.
on it, y'all. I'm working
She
on
is
it.
selfish.
Yes, very much. Maybe because we have kids.
And you think that's it?
Yes.
Because she's selfish.
Y'all, I don't have children, so I don't know what it's like to like sacrifice or to give a lot.
She ain't trying to compromise. Tiffany not trying to do nothing, y'all. Like,
I feel like it's my way or the highway. That's why I'm single.
how many Tiffany's we got? Comment down below if you're a Tiffany.
It's bad. Like when I tell y'all it's bad, I don't even know why the dude who deals with me now. Like he tells me all the time, like, you lucky I deal with you, and I be like, no, you lucky you got me. That's
y'all
what you
just
like.
the same.
I just feel like I'm a gift and I should be treated as such. Like I'm a
We all
ball.
are gifts.
I'm a
This
ball.
is like she- The next topic is single parent dating.
Can't even. I don't even have a dog, so I can't. Can't say anything.
Well, I always have long-term relationships. This has been 8 years. Before then was maybe 6 years. So I always have long-term relationships. But the time when I do be single, I don't let no man around my kids. I don't play that. You don't meet my kids. You don't come to my house. We meet up somewhere. And when I be single, honey, I be single. And I don't be dealing with none of the BS. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
If I say I want steak and lobster tonight, or I want ramen noodles, and you can't bring me ramen noodles, click.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tom. Cause Billy was talking about ramen noodles, and I want ramen noodles tonight. So Tom, you got me ramen noodles, and if Tom got ramen noodles, and that's how we gonna roll tonight.
I agree 100% with Kay. I agree 100%. The only thing I can say is, like, when I was single and I was dating, I'm that girl. You can't come to me empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when my kids were younger and I was dating. What you doing, Nan? Oh, okay. Oh, you want to come over here? Can you stop by Walmart real quick and get about 4 boxes of diapers for Leah real quick? Like, that was me as a parent. And like, if you was talking about no, you can't come. No, we can't go on no date tonight. Because like she said, if you won't do it, don't worry about it. Because I got some more lined up and somebody gonna do what I asked them to do. You're not gonna take me out for free. You're not gonna do none of that. We just not gonna do that.
Oh, and don't get me wrong. Whenever we go out, I pay for the tab. Sometimes you pay for the tab.
Right.
It's not about me not having it. I'm gonna. My table. I built my table.
Yeah.
So guess what? Whatever I bring to the table, I ask you to bring to my table. I can match that. So don't never get it twisted on. Oh, women always want, but they never give out. I'm gonna give. I can pay for this dinner. I can pay for us to go here, there. It's just certain things I want to accept though on that ride.
And like Tiffany said about, you know, the both of us, we can require what we want to require because we know what we bring in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
They're hating on us because we're recording.
you got a vibrator in your purse.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
The next topic is toxic relationships.
How toxic?
Run, okay? Run and do not look back. You in a toxic relationship, run. Okay?
Yeah, I've had my share.
Because let me tell you something, although they might be fun, in the end, it's not worth it. It's a waste of time. It's a straining of energy. All that arguing, all that fighting, it get old fast. It's not cute.
I can't fathom the thought of being in a toxic relationship right now. Like that relationship where it's just too much. Like you always mad. You ready to go bust car windows. You not like that.
Yeah.
I don't know where my man at. You know what I'm saying? Like just that bad toxic. Like we argue more than we love each other type shit. I cannot. I can't. I'm so past that in my life. If you ain't bringing peace, go away. I can't deal with toxic. I can't deal with toxic. I'm not there no more.
We're earthy women, you know.
We are.
We collect crystals.
Yes,
We don't condone that, okay? We might have a little argument here and there, but you don't have to call the police. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that deep. So, if you're in that situation, okay now.
But yeah, toxic relationships,
Get out.
get out. No toxic relationship. For me, my friends can't be in I cannot be your friend if you're in a toxic relationship.
Cause then
Let
I
me put
just
this on the
like you
table.
doing.
I got
Yeah.
my 2 cents, and I can't hold my 2 cents.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm not gonna like your man. So that means if I don't like your man, I can't come over your house.
Yeah.
We can't go on double dates. We can't go on outings because I'm just like, why she got him with?
Yep. Yep.
And every time you call me, I'm gonna be like this. Or I'm just gonna keep telling you I gotta call you back. Oh, let me call you right back. Let me call you. So,
Especially if every time you call me, you want to talk about Tony, toxic butt. I don't want to keep hearing about you and Tony.
And y'all, don't be one of those people who ask for advice and do not take the advice. Like, you just go do what you want to do, and then you got a story to tell the next day. You're like, you ain't gonna believe what Mike did, and he ain't gonna believe. Oh, I believe it, and I don't care. Cause I
don't care. Don't tell me like, why are we talking about this? I don't want to hear this. Like, Tesa, did you hear what Tiffany got to say? Girl, I'm finna put on do not disturb.
Yep.
Like, that's what type of friends we are.
Yeah, that's real.
Anything toxic, we be like, look, don't tell me because you ain't gonna do nothing but keep being with him. So why you keep telling me this? This is what type of friends we are.
And then eventually you're not gonna want to be my friend no more because these folks that you see sitting at this table, we all will voice our opinion. Yeah. We used to go at it all the time about this because if somebody gonna voice their opinion, if somebody gonna get mad, and it's just we all will voice our opinion and do not care and be like, okay, you mad, and I don't care about you being mad.
shouldn't have said that.
Guess what?
We're horrible at
Tiffany,
that.
man, you wanna go get us something to eat?
Yeah, we're horrible at it.
And we will FaceTime you while we there.
Yeah.
Like, you over it or not, bitch. Okay.
So we don't do toxic relationships.
That
We do not. Where do you get your confidence?
From myself. Like, I'm confident in myself. I think I can do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever I create, whatever I want to manifest, I do it. I conquer every goal I write down and say I want to do. I've been telling Tesa for so long, I want a YouTube, I want a YouTube. She was like, no, you don't want a YouTube. I'm like, once I get this down pat, then I'm going to do it. Guess what I did?
She been stepping it up. Y'all, she be posting a video before I get my video out. I be scrolling through YouTube, K's World. I be like,
so whatever I do, but I feel like I'm a man when it comes to that because once I do stuff and I conquer it and I overcome it, it's like it's in the past. You know how many people women like once I get her, I got her, so she ain't. I'm on to something new. That's how I feel, and I gotta stop being like that. Even with me doing, you know, the nails, cooking, whatever. I feel like once I conquer it, it be like kindergarten work at first.
Yeah.
Then once I get it, and I be like, okay, I got this, and then it be like,
bored with it.
I'm bored. Let me go to the next thing. So maybe I need to work on it.
yeah.
That's something I need to work on. Sticking to it. You know, once my confidence is built up, I be like, whatever.
Yeah. I agree. And y'all know this. She never not once said anything about looks or nothing like that.
I don't know.
Because I know so many women out there feel like, oh, I'm confident, I look good. Well, if that's the case, your confidence is one they're gonna wear off and go away because so is your beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna have that forever. And one thing that I've started to notice about me as I grow and as I'm starting to get like more things under my belt and I'm doing more research about certain things and stuff like that, I'm growing more confident in myself as a woman. Because it's like, I got accolades now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting more stuff under my title for myself. So within that is confidence. And that confidence make me want to keep going. It's like, for me right now, that part of confidence is an addiction. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ooh, I'm doing this. All right, keep going, girl, keep going. Ooh, I just did that. Ooh, okay, what's the next goal? Like, so yeah.
for me, my confidence comes from building my faith in everything. Like, just as you build your faith, you start to become more confident in doing things. Like, once you start to believe that you can do it, I feel like that's where your confidence builds up. Like, you see other women doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they set a goal, they set a dream, they chased it, they achieved it. I can do that too.
Yep.
I look at Tesa, I look at Kay, Super, Tokyo, all those little names that you see on Instagram, those women who start businesses and then they just help other women and build them up. I get my confidence through them.
Yeah.
Because it's always good to see somebody doing something, but it's even better when you take yourself and you put yourself in that position and you see them doing them and you like, damn, do it too. It's always achievable. Anything that you want to do is obtainable. I promise you.
I got the same 24 hours.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that's where my confidence comes from. Like, I love to see black women especially do them. So that's where my confidence comes from. It comes from building my faith, knowing that things are gonna work out. Even if you can't see a way out, it's always a way out, y'all. Don't think negative. Don't think that it's not possible to do anything. And that's where my confidence comes from, just building faith. Y'all gotta pray, y'all gotta meditate, and you have to say affirmations for yourself. Let yourself know that every day you can wake up and you can do what it is that you want to do. If y'all do meditate, I'm not sure if y'all meditate, y'all have an altar that y'all pray at or anything, but that helps me when I'm at my altar. I read my affirmations and I set goals, and even if I don't knock them off my list, it still helps to remind yourself that you're going somewhere. And do not set your sights on somebody else.
Oh, yes.
Don't do that. Don't depend on nobody else, because people do let you down. And it'll plummet your confidence.
Yes.
So always bet on yourself.
Signs of fake friends. Oh boy.
Signs of fake friends. The first sign that always lets me know that I have a fake friend is all of that, I tell my other friends business type stuff. I don't like
Fake friends. Oh, honey, I have a list. I done been through them. But I feel like now that I'm older, it's a support for me overall. If I feel like I'm not getting no support, we don't need to be friends. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because I'm gonna support. That's who I am. Like I told y'all, I'm a giver. So I'm always gonna give. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna be there. But if I see that you kind of return the same energy I'm giving you, that shit fake. That shit whack. Like, you don't need to be on my team. I don't need you around me, because what are you here for? You trying to suck up all my energy? Like, what are you here for? If I'm supporting you, I'm always here for you. And support don't have to be money. It's never money. It is mental for me. You know what I mean? And if you can't be there for me mental as a friend, I don't need you. And it's just fake, because why are we friends?
Yeah.
So it's a support for me.
And look out for the people who are around other people that feel comfortable enough to receive bad information about you. If you around somebody and you got somebody in your circle and they came back to you and they be like, oh, such and such said something about you.
You supposed to check them. You shouldn't even tell me. You were supposed to say no, because I know K this or K that, so now I don't know what you got going on.
Yeah. You should even make people feel comfortable to come to you with the boy your friends.
Close it down.
If somebody comes to you and be like, oh, I was in the room and such talking bad about you, girl, and it's like, oh, what you say? Or, oh, why was they comfortable enough to say that to you?
Yep. Another fake friend situation is somebody who's not gonna tell you the truth. If you got somebody in your circle and that yes man,
they complacent with their answers and shit.
Nah, because if Kay like, I'm finna go jump off the roof, or you know what I'm saying, like or some craziness, I'm be like, what you mean? Like, that's dumb. Like, why are you gonna do that? I'm not gonna be like, oh, you should do that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened. Like, do you love me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
cause there's some evil folks that want to see you fall.
Yeah, that will come and act like they're your friend just to take everything or destroy everything you have or you have built. You have people that will come around. I don't have people that done came around just to see learn how to do nails.
Dang.
And then after that, be gone. Which, guess what, at the end of the day, I'm gonna make my money, I'm gonna be who I am, and I'm gonna keep, but the support you have on your end ain't gonna be good because it's not genuine. That's how I feel. So if you ever thought for 1 second you was using me or getting anything out of me just by being around, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. So
That's true.
we have friends that come around just to do that. Let me get up on her. Let me see what I can do to do this or do that. And then get what they get, and then you never hear from them. And you text them, be like, what's up? Oh, nothing. This is that and the third.
They keep it short with you and shit.
And I feel like that's why a lot of girls or business owners don't share their success or how they got where they came from with people, because people come around to use you and they don't know who to trust. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel a lot of people, they be like, oh, well, she done got here, she won't help the next person come up. It don't be that. You don't know what people have went through or what they done experienced before they done got where they got to make them the person they are. You see what I'm saying?
I get it. One of my pet peeves, y'all, in a friendship is when you, it's two things. One, when you throw something back in somebody's face.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, this didn't happen, but if I paid Tiffany rent last month, you know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't able to pay her rent. And then we get into an argument, and then I be like, okay, but I paid your rent. You couldn't even pay your rent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
what? Or that person who, like, if we friends and we know each other deepest secrets, I'm not gonna fall out with her and be like, I tell everybody this, that, and the third. Like, that's not a real friend. That's not a real friend at all.
That is a surefire way for me to cut you off.
That's the enemy.
That is an enemy.
That's the
enemy. Like, yeah, that's a quick way for me to cut you off. If you gonna let a secret go, I trusted you. Let me tell you something. If I fall out with anybody, even the women that sitting at this table, if I fall out with anybody,
Yeah.
I'm not telling your secrets.
Exactly.
I feel like that's the lamest shit in the world you can do to somebody.
Yep,
so
exactly.
I'm not doing that. What do you gain from doing that? I really want to know that. Like, what do you gain from?
Yeah, comment down below, like
what, like, or what do y'all think people gain from stuff like that? Or have y'all dealt with anybody like that? Cause that gets up on my skin. I cannot stand it. Like, y'all, we had a friend that did that. Okay, I'm just gonna be. We had a friend to do that, and I didn't care for this, y'all.
Next topic. How to be a strong businesswoman.
you go first.
I would say be sure of yourself.
Let's put this out here first before we go any farther.
What you need to call?
I feel like Tisa need to go first because I am strong. I never doubted myself. But Tisa is on a whole other level. Tisa quit her whole job. And she was like, you know what? I'm finna do this YouTubing thing. And this is what I'm finna do. And it takes a certain type of person to do this. Because me, I guess I'm comfortable with knowing that I have guaranteed money versus risking, you know, me stopping doing what I'm doing and I fail. And I just want to say, you know, you are strong because you did do that.
Right.
And you know, you succeeded in it, but you know, everybody's not like that. And I feel like I doubt myself a lot on that. And I do have support, like I do have a man and I do have friends that if that do happen and I do fall, they will catch me. But Tisa did it. So I want to commend my hats off to Tisa for that.
For me, I would say you have to be sure in yourself. And when I say that, I mean like see what you want to do. You know what I mean? And only see that. Since I was 19, I've been the type to like jump off the porch. So at this point in my life, it's embedded in me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I know how. I know how to hustle and make things happen. I'm more secure in me hustling and making things happen than I am secure in like working for somebody.
The corporate America.
Yeah, because
that money ain't guaranteed always.
You right, baby. Yeah,
that's true. But I know like when I'm working for myself, I know what I can make happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like for you, for instance, like what you doing nails. it's no doubt in my mind that if you quit your job today and say, I'm only gonna do nails, and you like, I have no choice, I cannot fail, I have to pay my rent, and I gotta pay my rent off of these nails, and me doing these nails alone, one thing that's gonna happen is your mind gonna get determined on how you can start capitalizing off of what you're doing, because at that point you don't have no other option. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna advertise today because I don't feel like it. Because that's the mindset of somebody that got that security. You know what I'm saying? But when you ain't got that security no more, you gonna be like, nah, I need to go ahead, advertise. Let me put these little 3 pictures up here, because these 3 pictures right here 5. Oh, okay. Shit, today Tuesday. $20 Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gonna be coming up with, because it goes back to, I can't think of necessarily the saying in itself, but it go, damn, I lost my train of thought that fast. It'll come back. Go ahead. But, oh no, I got it. It goes back to like the law of attraction, where when like you thinking of like something piss you off and you dwell on it, more things are gonna piss you off, because that's where your mind focused at. Your mind focused on the negative. You know what I'm saying? But when you say to yourself, okay, I gotta figure something out, you start to figure it out. You might hear conversations that you never would have heard if your mind wasn't on this, and you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
So I feel like I have a good business mind. I be leading myself in the right direction. But like I said, piggybacking off Tesa, if you don't have that 9 to 5, you have to do nothing but stand on your own. So until you jump in that shoe, you'll never know how to be a strong business woman or owner, because you always have this 9 to 5 over here. So until you quit everything and go full force into what you want, you'll never know.
I can only speak from the entrepreneurs in my life, because I haven't started a business yet, but it's coming. What I've learned and what I've taken from, what I can share with you guys, is you have to get out of your comfort zone. Absolutely. You have to get out your comfort zone, and you have to block out the negative. It's gonna be a lot of people out there that's gonna tell you that you cannot do what you're doing. They're gonna tell you that the business that you're trying to start is oversaturated, everybody doing it. It's enough money for everybody to make. My thing is, what's gonna set you apart from your competitors? What's gonna set you apart from what other people are doing? You have to stay consistent. Most people that start businesses, they're not consistent with it. They'll get started and then they'll fall off with it. You have to stay consistent. You have to think about the next thing. You always have to keep your business mind intact. I feel like you gotta do it 24/7. That is your life. Like, that's your lifeline, period. You got kids to feed, your business is gonna feed your kids. You have to treat it like a 9 to 5. You're clocked in. But my thing is, I feel like a lot of people doubt themselves. You cannot doubt yourself. If you feel like you're in a situation where you're doubting yourself about starting your business, get yourself in a circle with people who do the same thing that you're doing. You gotta talk to people who are already where you are, and you have to learn from them. Be open to learning. Don't think that you know it all, because it's always going to be something that you do not know of, and people can help you, but you have to be open to taking the help. Don't think that you can do everything by yourself, because everybody needs help. So that's my take on it.
To piggyback off of what Tiffany was saying, because that was going to be my next point, continuously always educate yourself. Always. Y'all, I read because I like to read, but look at the type of books that I'm reading. Every book that I come to y'all have a purpose. I like to read. I can really read anything and be into it, but I need to be constantly educating myself. So I can't be reading Jerome E. Dickey, Zane, and all of that just because I like to read. You have to constantly educate yourself. I can be reading any kind of books, but I'm choosing to read books that I know have a certain value. You know what I'm saying, to me. And without me reading and without me continuously educating myself, I wouldn't be able to teach y'all the things that I know. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be willing to constantly elevate yourself. You cannot get accustomed to making one sale a day. Who gives a rat's butt about one sale? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, And the more you educate yourself, the better and better you're gonna understand your craft. Whatever your craft is, continuously always educate yourself. Because when you're not educating yourself, you giving your competitor a heads up on you. Cause somebody out here in the same lane you in, and they study learning, and they study reading, and they study doing something. And you either gonna pay people to teach you what they know, or you gonna teach yourself what they know.
Yes.
So
I done spent money on money. When I say money, I have spent money on all my business. No one gave me like, here you go the book to this, or here you go. And if you ask some people, I'm gonna be honest with you, they'll give you A through B. They won't tell you about C or D. They'll skip over C and D and then give you the rest because they don't want you to have everything. That's how we are now in society.
Yep.
They'll give you a recipe to something and they'll leave out a whole step.
Yep.
So when you come up with it and you make it, it will never be the same as that. Which you don't want yours to be the same as the next person anyway. But I'm just saying, be aware of people out there like that also. Me, whatever you need to know, I'm here to educate whoever. Whatever I know, I'll tell you. I have no problem telling whoever it is, like, how to get someplace. Because guess what? If I can't make it, maybe you can make it. I want to see somebody make it. That's how I feel. So just be aware of people in that light that don't want to help you. Pretend like they'll help you. And you'll pay. You'll be gonna pay them $500 and they still leave out a step. This is how the game is.
Losing friends during your glow up.
I can lose everybody. I can lose family.
What you cook?
I don't care. Because I'm here to do this for me and my kids. And I want to leave something for them. So if I got to leave you behind because I want to leave my kids this acre or two in this house or whatever, like, bye.
Yeah.
What am I losing by losing you? I'm not losing anything by losing you. Because if you was on the same track as me, if you was on the same page, you trying to get this money with me. We trying to do this together. We trying to come up together. So, bye. See you later. That's my take on it.
I agree. I done
Some
had
words out my mouth.
right, and I done had to walk away from people, not necessarily like recently, but just like throughout life. Like for instance, just a small situation where when I was done dancing at after hour spots, you know what I'm saying? And I know females to this day that I used to kick it with hard back in the day that I don't associate with now, because it's like,
You still at it after hours?
you still doing it? You ain't even made it up to getting a regular license in a regular club. You still at an after hours spot, bro. Like the same after hours spot from 10 years ago.
Nah.
What is you doing? I don't understand it.
Drugs and dog food.
Gots to be. Gots to be. But yeah, I ain't scared. It hurt when you gotta leave people behind you.
It does.
It definitely do that. But you gotta, that's cause you just.
She don't care, y'all. This the
That's
reason that she don't
Y'all,
care.
when I tell y'all, it is so necessary. I feel like it's life. Like, they just dead weight. Let it go. Because I'm telling you, the crabs in a bucket, they get complacent. You start thinking complacent. You start doing basic stuff. Because they doing basic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you, like I said, you have to surround yourself with people who are where you want to be. Or who have that same type mindset. Or you're always going to be where you are. Like, you're not going to grow. You're not going to learn. You're not going to elevate in life. You become complacent. And then you're just going to be where you are. You're not going to get no better than what you are. Like, I solely believe that.
Yeah.
When I tell you, these two right here, they motivate me to do a lot of stuff that I've never thought about doing before. They open my mind to a whole lot of other stuff. They grill me about stuff. They coach me about stuff. Because I'm younger than them. I've never had a business mind, but when I met these two, they kind of opened my business mind a little more than it was. So, yeah. You are who you hang around.
That is so true. Y'all better start learning how to network. Just inbox somebody, whoever it is that's where you want to be, or y'all got the same interests.
Yep.
Just inbox them or DM them. Hey girl, I seen you had posted such. That's cute. I'm proud of you. Like, just like a small sentence like that can start to build a friendship. And then before you know it, oh, now they following you. Now y'all liking each other's pictures.
Yeah.
Then she posted and said she gonna be in Miami, and you live in Miami, and you like, oh girl, when you come down here, we gotta link up, go do lunch. You not like network.
Yeah.
Seriously, network. The next topic is mental health.
You want to go first?
Sure. You have to take care of your mental health, y'all. You have to. And this is me coming from a person who, I wouldn't necessarily call it mental health. Some people would, but that just sounds crazy. But anxiety. Anxiety falls under the category of mental health. And that's why I be so quick to tell y'all, like, I really don't be with the drama, and I be with the peace and stuff like that. Because all it takes is one small thing to trigger that anxiety attack, and then that anxiety attack can trigger but you don't got time for that. So if you know you ain't right up here, and I don't mean, oh, I'm crazy. No, I ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? But if you know it don't take much to get you to a certain place, you have to be mindful and responsible enough to be like, I ain't dealing with that. Because this gonna trigger this, and this gonna trigger this. And now I gotta get myself out of a whirlwind. You know what I'm saying? Or I gotta pull myself out of a downward spiral because of something that was so minute and something that I could have just been like, next.
Yep.
Like, it's not.
That's why I'm at a point in my life where, like, I don't care about who I cut off. I don't. Y'all, I will cut my mama off. I don't care. Because it's like if you're not contributing to my life, or you just, I feel like you pushing me to be somebody I don't want to be. Like, I'm in a place where, y'all, I used to go off so bad. Like, my attitude was terrible, more terrible than what it is now. Cause y'all know how I am. Like, I get mad, I be like, bet, cut you, like, jump out the check. Don't care. Cause it's like, my attitude is so terrible, but I'm trying to work on it. If you're not one of those people that be like, Tiffany, you need to sit back and you need to chill and you need to think. You're not trying to tell me how to work through a situation. I have to let you go. You hyping me up, you with the shit. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I feel like that's important in mental health, is cutting people off. I feel like that's healthy. Honestly, that establishes growth, I feel like. With mental health, I feel like self-care and mental health is one of the same. Like, if you need a break, take a break. You need to stop. Like, everybody has, like, I feel like, I call it the overload syndrome. Like, you try to take on so much and you want to do everything, you just.
So the last one is advice on growing through your 20s. My 20s was lit. I say have fun in your 20s, baby. Have fun. Your 20s is the time for you to make your mistakes.
Yes.
Don't be in your 30s trying to make mistakes, because at that point, you too old and so you stupid. Like, that's how I'm gonna look at it. So you stupid. People are more forgiving when you're in your 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she still got a lot to learn. You know what I'm saying? But like, when people get to a certain age, you be like, this dummy. Like, you ain't learned nothing. Enjoy your 20s. Enjoy your 20s. And if y'all are in y'all 20s, y'all live in a world of technology today. There's no reason on why you can't make the most out of your life in your 20s with all of the technology and everything that y'all got. Y'all got everything at y'all fingertips. Yes. Instagram has advanced. If Instagram was this advanced when I was in my 20s, I would have so much knowledge. TikTok teach you. Let me tell y'all something. Naya is addicted to TikTok. Naya will come to you and be like, so. You be like, Naya, where you get it from? TikTok. And I used to be like, you swear by TikTok. I swear by TikTok now, y'all. I be looking at it's so much business stuff on TikTok. I swear by TikTok. TikTok be teaching me so much. Like, yeah, it's fun, but it's so much. Type in on TikTok for all you people that want to be boutique owners or whatever. Type in like boutique business or business boutiques or something like that. It's so many women on there, y'all, that be teaching you all kind of stuff.
I never got on TikTok. I need to get in TikTok.
You need to get in TikTok.
Okay.
TikTok is the holy grail. Like TikTok is Instagram's twin, and YouTube's triplet. Like between the three of them, you can build a spaceship and fly it.
Okay.
like it's just so much. Educate yourself, please. Educate yourself.
But have fun then.
Yeah.
Have fun, honey. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun.
I say have your kids in your 20s too.
Oh yes.
Have your kids in your 20s. Because by the time you think about it. If you have your kids in your 20s, by the time you 40, you get to live life. You ain't really living your life in your 20s. If you think about people when they be like, oh, I did this in my 20s and I did that in my 20s. You ain't really did that. Now you talk about it, you did, you partied and you tried certain stuff. See, but when you get in your 40s, life hit different. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine when we 40, our kids grown, we know everything that we know now and we've been building on it. 40's gonna be lit. 40 gonna be my year. My 40s, that 10-year gap, that's gonna be my decade, there, baby. Cause my kids gonna be grown, my business is gonna be soaring through the sky. I'm gonna have so much money, and I'm gonna look at life differently. I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be enjoying it. When you in your 20s, you be like, oh, we going to the club, girl. Sit down. That ain't having. I mean, it's having fun in that moment, but you can have them kids when you in your 20s, child. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Have them kids. Somebody gonna get me in the comments. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Cause I had my kids in my 20s. And baby, at my 40s, it's gonna be a party for 10 years straight. Date. Date. You ain't gotta worry about tying yourself down to no man in your 20s. Date and figure out what you like. Figure out what you want. Figure out your body. Figure you out. Like use your 20s for self growth. Be stingy in your 20s. That's what I say. That's what I say. Enjoy life in the 20s, baby. Figure out what you don't let nobody tie you down. You know how many marriages work when they get married in their 20s? They rarely. This wine kicking in.
Excellent.
Oh, empathy.
I'll let you do that.
I feel like you can. Hold on, let me put my camera back up.
I'm good at that.
I'm not. I'm not.
I ain't mean to make that face, but like
I'm not. I don't share people's feelings. Cause I feel like some stuff is stupid. Like
I'm not. She got money.
no, I don't.
Alright, y'all. My camera is going dead. Tiffany's camera going dead. I don't know what percentage Kenyatta's camera is on right now. We'll see y'all in another video. Thumbs up these videos, y'all, if y'all like this type of girl chat, like sit down, cause I like it and I got tipsy. Like I'm feeling really nice right now. So thumbs up this video, subscribe. Ooh, y'all want us to do a mukbang?
Please say yes.
Let us know if y'all want us to do a mukbang. What should we talk about during our mukbang and what should we eat? Like we gonna leave our responsibilities up to you guys and we're just gonna show up.